As a child, I felt misunderstood. My family judged me based on stereotypes. Have you heard the saying, birds of a feather flock together? Well, me, I felt I was a protector. That led to rumors that my family started to believe. When I was younger, I felt abandoned, which caused me to act out. My mom left the home due to abuse. That led to a custody battle. And by my dad being a very powerful man at the time, of course, you know he won. That whole experience shaped my identity. And followed behind that, I was abused by a family member. That too shaped my behavioral traits. So I started to look for all the red flags and not being able to trust no one. But at the time, I was 28, I had to go through all my life experiences. And that's when I realized that I need to find myself. Despite everything, I have always dreamed, being very ambitious and believing in myself. I used to always tell myself, never let anyone dim your light. I used to model, act, and dance. Being a 90s kid, of course I was a triple threat. I do remember at the age of 6, my dad used to have me perform after dinner. He'd say, get up and do something, perform something. And I knew right then and there, that was my time to shine. I could do whatever it was that I wanted. Whoever the little girl was inside me, it was her time to live. But I realized that childhood acting was just my safe place, or acting alone, because I find myself still doing it as I get older. I could not give up. I had to do better. At the age of 11 is when my mom had regained custody of me. And at the age of 16 is when I found John Casablancas on Google. I read over everything. And that mile in school, I knew I wanted to be. Why? Because I can get discovered on Disney and many more. So I read over everything and I took it to my mom. After she read over everything, she asked me, are you sure this is what you want to do? And I told her, yes, look at me. I was built for this. And within 2 weeks later, she had enrolled. Every session I was there, not missing one. I did not care the type of weather it was. If I had to walk on ice, I would have went. Why? Because I knew it was a passion that I wanted. Just so happened, at the last day of class, our instructor asked us a make or break question. And that determined my future. That question was, how much will we accept to perform in a new role? Oh, look, wait. I thought my ears heard something wrong, but no, you heard what I heard. And my spirit just went all over the place. My energy and all my emotions. So when he asked that, I got scared. And I started hearing all the girls just throw out numbers. The least I heard was 10,000. The most I heard was 100,000. And I'm just sitting there watching in silence. And he noticed I didn't say anything. So he pointed to me and I shook my head. He left off the stage just to come to the back of the room where I was. And he stared me dead in my face. And next thing you know, he put his hand on my shoulder, calmly. And he says, you'll make it, but it'll take you longer. And when he said that, I didn't understand what he was saying. So my emotions just start going up and down my body. And all I could scream out is, why? And he said, because you didn't give me enough. I wanted to cry, but I had to keep my tears in. I just grabbed all my things and I left. Once I calmed down, I realized that everything that I was working so hard for was not ordained. The next day was our graduation ceremony, but my spirit would not lead me to go pick up that certificate. And again, I wondered everything that I worked so hard for. But I was basically chasing a version of myself, but not truly finding myself. And that's what led me to my self-discovery. So on this journey of self-discovery, the first thing is to find oneself. And the second thing is to think for yourself. So yes, I hung around friends with similar traumas. Eventually, we separated. And that was my time to learn how to disconnect. And with that being said, I had to go through all my own layers of experiences, traditions, and traumas just to understand how it shaped my decisions, my values, and my attraction. Whew, that was a lot to handle. So one day I was sitting on the couch and I'm just listening to some inspirational speakers. And I hear this lady say, how can you see your purpose if you can't see yourself? And then after that, she said, because knowing yourself is the beginning to all wisdom. And when I heard those words, it's like everything just went all through my body. And right then and there, I have felt the act to make a move on my life. See, how can I find a better future for myself? Why? Because I grew up like most in a lot of different situations that was not the best. But I knew I wanted more for myself. So what did I do? I started looking up therapists, life coaches, and whoever can assist me on this journey to better myself. And within 2 weeks, I found a life coach. And that's when I started my journey to figure out, who am I supposed to be? I was scared, but I took that leap of faith because I know without that leap of faith, I will be stuck. And that was not something that I was going to let happen. So on my journey of self-awareness, I had to learn boundaries, going through my emotions and my triggers, finding out what is my strengths and my weakness. Well, when I started to set boundaries, I lost friends, a lot of them, most of them. I started to understand, well, when they come to my house, they need to call first. If they eat out my refrigerator or wherever, they need to clean up after themselves. I started to understand that what I gave to my friends, it was not reciprocated. So when I set those boundaries, everybody left. But I was okay with that. Why? Because I started to attract more like-minded friends, considerate, respectful, and at the end of the day, they thought about me. We had positive relationships. I didn't have to worry about anything. So yes, having a positive friendship, relationship, it makes a big difference. Going through my triggers and emotions. Well, that was the need I felt I had to protect all my friends around me. But with my new set of friends, I didn't feel I had to do that. I was a little bit more free. And when it came down to my strength and my weakness, well, my strength have always been whatever I put my mind to, I accomplish. And my weakness have always been my family and friends, like many of us. So yes, I had to learn how to set boundaries. And I didn't care who got mad because it made me feel better. Last but not least, on the journey of life. Finding oneself is the true essence to the human spirit. I understand a lot of us have been abused, abandoned, or even mistreated. Anything that has happened in this world negative, please do not let it affect you. Why? Because finding yourself is the most important part of this whole message. Value yourself based on faith and see where it takes you. I understand. We all have been misunderstood, abandoned, or even abused. But that does not mean stop here. We have generations that has to come behind us. Let them see the strength of their ancestors. Give the same way we heard our ancestor stories. Let them understand that we do not give up. We fight. We dream many dreams, not just one. We chase the unexpected dreams, not just the expected ones. If we built a country, why can't we build ourselves? If we made the best of everything, why can't we be the best? I'm pretty sure you asked yourself this question many of times. I'm speaking my story because my story is many of us, our stories. And I'm here today to let you know, keep going, don't stop. Because before they said that we was worthless, but it looked like we definitely have a purpose. I am now a business owner. I own Naiva's Janitorial and Cleaning Company, and you can look that up on Google. I also write books with my son. The first book we have wrote, and we have put that on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. It is called The Butterfly Transformation. So again, I ask you, what else can we not do? I'm not done. Herbal hair harmony oil. Who to say we have to stop there? I'm still pursuing all my dreams and I'm not done. Do you think I know how to do everything? No. I had to even learn how to make the labels to put it on the bottle. Now ask me, who said we were worthless and we don't have a purpose? So again, whatever I can do and put my mind to, you can too, because I am you and you are me. And we are here to make a difference and a change. So let's stand on what we believe in and not give up. Let's give them a fight, even though we know we already won the battle. Thank you.